provided by virtue of resolution scheduling the time, date, and place of the meeting, Borough Council of Borough Morris Plains for the year 2024, which resolution was adopted by the Borough Council on January 4th, 2024, and published in the Morris News being the daily record and by posting of such resolution on the bulletin board and Borough Hall, all of the above actions being in accordance with NJSA 10:4-6. Roll call, please.
Mayor Karr.
Present.
Ms. Virgo.
Present.
Mr. Bruhn.
Present.
Mr. Cortez. Ms. Goddard.
Present.
Ms. Kelly.
Yeah, present.
Mr. Wagner.
And just for the record, Mr. Wagner is having some difficulty out in another state, unfortunately, with a vehicle, so I don't think he'll be with us tonight. And Mr. Cortez is with his family for this meeting. So they will not be with us, either one of them, tonight. James, do you have anything for conference?
I do not.
Yeah.
I do not.
Joe?
Nothing for conference.
Just real quick, I did Kona with the cop, which I don't remember any stories or storytelling, but it was amazing as always. They did a great job. Kids are excited. So I've been playing a little pickleball for the first time over at Watnong Park, and that's where I started with the Kona ice. So I noticed there wasn't a porta-john over there. Not to add to any expenses, but there's between the pickleball and I know there's a soccer field that I see people play at, and then children just playing. So I don't know if we should put a, and it might come over your department, but I just thought maybe there should be one. I do play old man soccer on Sundays, and there's a nice porta-john there for me when I play soccer on Sundays. So just a thought that maybe we should put one over there.
Something to consider.
Take a look at it.
Yeah, that's the only thing I had. You know, with all the little kids and run around, and so, and I don't know if it's seasonal and how busy it is in the summer or, sorry, in the winter, but it was definitely busy.
Yeah.
Besides coming to see all the police officers, but.
Yeah, Watnong's definitely getting more
Yeah,
traction than
it's
it
more
ever
like a park
has.
now. You know?
Yeah,
I used to just fish there, it'd be like 3 people.
It's great,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's good stuff.
Good.
And I did hear some compliments about the pickleball courts there.
Yeah.
One woman was like, "How do you sign up?" I'm like, "First come, first served." I said, "They're great courses." She's like, "Yeah, I didn't play until the fence was up because I didn't want to go right after the ball."
She's only half,
Yeah.
half a pickleball.
Yeah, that's all I have.
Anybody else? I do have a few things. I attended a New Jersey Transit Board meeting, last month in July down in Newark. Went along with Ryan McKay and Bob Gill, and spoke in front of their board about the trouble that we're having, constant trouble that we're having at the Underpass. I have to tell you, they were very, very attentive. The board was very attentive. The president was very attentive. They were writing down notes. They didn't ask any questions, but you know, it felt to me, I spoke for 3 or 5 minutes, something like that, and just gave them a background of the last, I think since 2017, how many times each year that the bridge is, the underpass has been closed, and I think that was, I don't remember, Tuesday or Wednesday, I forget now, whatever day it was, and that Friday the bridge flooded. But I really think that I've been contacted since then. They've done some upgrades here. They've got some other parts. They put a new pump in. That was previous to the meeting, but some of the other parts were new since that meeting. And I know we've had troubles since, but I think that they've worked out a few bugs. So, but we will see how it goes. But they were very responsive. I have to give them that. And but you know, the proof is in the pudding, as they say, and we'll see what happens. But all in all, I thought that the meeting went well. So just keep everybody up to date on that.
Just curious, Jason, was it a different size pump or a different type of pump? You said parts, but.
So the pump itself is new, and the, some of the electronics that trigger the pump, were also new. They went to a larger electronic.
Like a float, like a sub pump?
It has an abbreviation, or if I, like
That's
VRD or VDR or whatever, variable speed, for the pump, right? It's like a variable, I forget the number, the abbreviation for it, but that was, say like a 30 amp, now they put like a 50 amp in there, or whatever it was, so they've made some upgrades, but again, we'll see how it goes, but, I mean, at this stage of the game, it's been every single time that it's rained. And,
Right.
It's been, takes the police, you know, their time and road department and everybody else, so. It's all the little things that we can do to try to get that fixed, but anyway. So
Are these
that's,
upgrades after what they did in the June timeframe? Cause I know that when we were there for the farmer's market, after it rained, they were still fixing it when it flooded
No, I
at the same
think the
time.
new pump was after that, if I
Okay.
remember correctly, the dates, I think that was after. They put one new pump in, and that pump was bad,
Oh,
and they
okay.
removed that pump, I think that's what that was, they removed that pump and put in another one, after that time, so,
Yeah.
I mean, we've had two in the past month put
Oh my
in
gosh.
the one,
Yeah,
so.
and having driven past that area where that is done, I saw them out there many days working on it. It must have been after the meeting.
Hopefully they work on it and get it right.
Yeah.
Not just keep kicking the can down the hallway. Let me see. They had a quarterly safety meeting, I don't know what it was here, the date. But it was attended by, Michael Thompson, and, he had some very encouraging words about the meetings, Roseanne, and, how they're run and the different, topics that are brought up. The safety committee is doing an excellent job covering various pertinent topics. The committee discussed several things, property claims, blah, 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 so, to hear one of the representatives from our insurance company come to the meeting and, he was here the whole time, right?
Yes, he was.
Roseanne, and, give us some positive feedback, I think that was very good. I had a meeting with the residents of the collection, out on Route 53 regarding the, warehousing, that's going up over there. Those people seem to have been in the dark, by, Lennar. They didn't know what was going over there, nobody told them, they told them about the one development and, not the one across the street. And, had Leon come with me, their HOA reached out, so I invited Leon, we brought the renderings over from, the planning board, the approved, drawings of the planning board. So they had an idea of what it was gonna look like, with the trees, the landscaping, the buffers, the driveway in and out, where the loading docks were, the turning lanes, the traffic signals, all that sort of thing that they had no idea about, so I think we spent nearly an hour and a half or 2 hours with them, and, I think it went very, very well. They were more than appreciative of the time and just the explanation. They don't have anywhere to do their meetings, so just if, community center was emphasizing that, they may be requesting, the community center to have their HOA meetings. They don't have to have a full board yet, so a lot of those people are all brand new in there, so that went very well, I thought. The, meeting on September 5th, I had Roseanne send out an email to everybody about switching the date on to Tuesday the 3rd. And I only got a response from a few people.
Yeah, I was checking on the teen center meeting, but it looks like it's not gonna be that day, so that was just the last couple days. So sorry I didn't get back to you.
Are you available then?
Yeah.
Are you
I am,
available?
yeah.
Tuesday? Available on
Yes.
Tuesday,
Yeah.
Tuesday? So you'll do a proper notice then for us? And the pedestrian walkway, I don't know if you're gonna bring this up or not.
No, you can go ahead. 'cause I
The,
don't know
we
what
had a
details.
grant through Mikey Sherrill's office, federal grant, and, for walkway that goes out on, Foxwood 53 over by the recycling center, kind of tie that all in together. That grant that we got from, the Congresswoman's office turned out to be very extensive and had stringent requirements that, would have cost the borough, well, it would have taken money, tremendous amount of money away from the grant that we did receive for them, and it really wasn't worth, pursuing that grant. We shifted over and we tried to get those funds with the help of her office, through the New Jersey DOT, and we're persistent with that, and we did receive a $130,000 grant for that pedestrian walkway along Route 53. So that replaces the Mikey Sherrill grant, and we'll be able to get much more work done, because we'll be able to use almost, be able to use the entire $130,000, not to, doesn't have to go to special engineers and environmental and this and special attorneys and everything else that was involved with that other grant. So I think that's good news, and that's something that will probably be taken on in the springtime. So, and I think that's all I have for. That's it. That's all I have. If you need an executive session.
Be it resolved by the Borough Council of the Borough of Morris Plains on the 15th day of August 2024, the Mayor and Borough Council shall meet in executive session from which the public shall be excluded to discuss matters as permitted pursuant to NJSA 10:4-12, subsections
B7, B8.
B7 and B8. The time when the matters discussed pursuant to paragraph 1 hereof can be disclosed to the public is as soon as practicable after the final resolution of the aforesaid matter.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed?